Hello, welcome back to my channel. Um, so I decided not to do an update today because I've been doing a lot of updates and there just isn't anything new to say in regards towards my bedroom right now. It's not really productive to keep repeating the same things. So today I'm just gonna talk, I guess. Just try to communicate because I haven't done one of these in a while and I feel like I've kind of been stuck in a loop, just saying the same things, doing the same things, and it's exhausting for everybody, including me. So yeah, I'm, excuse my very ugly top right now. I have my hair dye dress on. Well, technically not. I mean, I have another one of these that is covered in paint stains, but this one is technically the good one, but unfortunately I couldn't find the other one, so I'm gonna have to dirty this one up as well. It is what it is. Yeah, so I found a last package of red. Apparently I had one more. I was not aware of it, but yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair today. Excuse my itching. I always itch on my ears. I don't know why, but okay. But yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of grow out. I should have done this a long time ago. I've just been so busy, I just completely forgot, to be honest. But it seems to be self-care day, so there we go. I got my hair shorter because it was bothering me quite a bit. And so I'm gonna use one last package of red in a bit. I'm not gonna show it on camera. And then I'm just gonna, well, dye my hair, obviously. Aside from that, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I'm a little nervous, but I won't be alone. I have Gwenny with me. So yeah, if you're one of those people scared of the dentist, don't worry, you're not alone. I am as well. I'm quite terrified about what they're going to say because the last time I went, things didn't go so well. Last time I went, I had a, well, not exactly broken, it was a wisdom tooth, which was so badly damaged. It was painful. It had been painful for years actually, but I was really stubborn. I didn't want to go to the dentist. I was so scared, and I knew my mom wouldn't go with me, my dad wouldn't go with me. That was before he had COPD. Well, before it was as bad as it is anyway. And yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking. Last time they had to pull out a wisdom tooth, and well, it's actually kind of funny when you see those videos on the internet of people getting sedated or something with laughing gas or whatever it is. I don't know, they're completely high and they say funny shit, and I don't know. I didn't get that. Here in the Netherlands, usually when a tooth is pulled, you get a local sedation with a syringe. They just, yeah, they use a needle and they just sedate the place where the tooth is. Obviously, it's like 3 or 4 little pinches, I guess, little stabs, which hurt quite a bit. I mean, those are probably some of the worst injections. That's the word that I was looking for. Some of the worst injections I've ever had. So I'm not too happy about having to go back. However, what I do know is usually with wisdom tooth, if they're really bad, they will send you to the hospital or somewhere, and then they will have an actual surgeon remove them. I'm not sure about how that goes. I don't really want to look it up because I'm pretty sure there's at least, sorry, pop up. There's at least one tooth that I will need to have removed like that. and usually it's the wisdom teeth that they remove that way. But like I said, last time they didn't do that. Last time they just sedated the spot because the way that the tooth was laying, in a way, they could easily grab it, and so they could easily remove it. I don't think that will be the case for these because they're really, well, they kind of have a weird angle on all of them. But yeah, they're also really flat. They're really broken down, and this is going to be an appointment that has been needed for quite a long time. But yeah, last time the sedation didn't work well. So I basically felt everything when they pulled out the wisdom tooth. So yeah. So that's going to be a little scary, but it is what it is. Yeah. I did say I was gonna do an unboxing for the new book box that I got from So Many Pages. I do have the book box behind me, but that's gonna have to be the next video because this time I just wanted to do a talking video. But I do have it along with a new book standard for easier reading, but I don't think I need to show that. It's just what you can imagine with a standard. But I did get a So Many Pages book box. I'm gonna, yeah, so I'm trying to cover up my name and stuff, so that's why I'm holding it like this. But yeah, so I do have a book box that I will be unboxing soon enough, and then you'll be able to see that video. But I don't know if it will be short or if it's gonna be a long video. So yeah, I also bought myself a treadmill. Yes, an actual treadmill. I've been having a lot of issues walking outside. I mean, depending on what day of the depending on the time of day, I've been having a lot of issues. Like, there's a school nearby, there are a lot of flowers nearby, and I get hay fever. But also I'm afraid of bugs, apparently. I don't think it's just arachnophobia. I think I have a lot of issues with a lot of different bugs. Like, I freeze when there's a bee near me or whatever. I'm just terrified of anything, I suppose. But yeah, it's the noise, it's the sound, and even though I do walk outside, it is very difficult and it demotivates me to do it every single day. So I got myself a treadmill. It's not yet delivered. I'm gonna have that delivered soon. And so I will be able to get my daily exercise and hopefully lose more weight, because I'm at a threshold in a way of I don't seem to be losing any weight even though I'm putting in the work, or at least I'm putting in some work. I'm not putting in the work. As I said, I do have a lot of issues walking outside now. So there's that. And yeah, so technically I suppose it's a little bit of a life update more than anything else, but yeah. And honestly, I just wanted to ask how everybody's doing, because I haven't gotten too many emails lately. Most of the emails are regarding the room renovation and ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's a little bit difficult. I mean, there's a lot of people recommending me to look in secondhand shops and stuff like that for furniture. I get where you're coming from, I do. But the problem with that is, how do I get it delivered to my house? So yeah, that's one of the biggest issues. Also, it all needs to be matching aesthetically. I do have a lot of issues with that. So matching things from secondhand store is pretty difficult for me, because I am probably gonna have to sand it to be able to paint it. And if I buy something new, then they already come in the color that I choose, which is currently white. It's not because I necessarily want white, but weighing my options, going with a darker color is really gonna make the room a lot smaller. And I've been having this issue for a while. It's not a giant room or anything. It kind of looks smaller on the video than it is. Yeah, but choosing white will just really open up the room and make it brighter and feel more calming, I guess. If I go with the dark aesthetic, the room will instantly feel a lot smaller than it is. Even though I would have preferred the dark aesthetic beforehand, and I kind of still do prefer it in a way because it looks more like the old ancient library that I want, but I just cannot afford it. And again, choosing those colors in new furniture as well, they're usually 2 to 3 times, sometimes even 4 times more expensive than if you go for white. I don't know why this is, but it makes things very, very difficult. So right now I have to choose for white. If in the future I choose to go darker, I can always take off the white and then repaint them then. But right now that's not really in the planning. Like I said, it will make the room a lot smaller, and there's only a small window in it, which is placed very, very uncomfortably, in a way of it's placed in the kind of way that it's just giving very little light. Even though it's an okay windowsill, okay window size, it's still more than half the room is shaded, and also I'm in between buildings, so the sun doesn't exactly shine in. The only time I have sun is about 1 to 3 p.m. When the room will kind of light up, but that's only because the sun will reflect in the windows of the apartment building, like across the street, and the car windows as well, they will reflect. But that's just about it. It's usually in the shade. It's because of that, it's also a very cold room, so I'm looking into a heater, something pretty, something good anyway. So yeah, I'm sorry, this is a bit of a boring video. I just, like I've said before, I don't write things down, I speak from the heart. And some people say that it's better to script, but I find it to be very unpersonal. Like, it feels very disconnected if you just write things down, and yeah, it just feels scripted. It really does. And I don't want to do that. So anyways, that's it for me. I just want to know right now, how are all of you doing? Are you feeling okay? Is everything going fine? My voice is breaking. I don't know why, but okay. And yeah, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can leave me a comment, or you can send me an email. And yeah. Anyways, I hope that all of you are having a great day, a very great night, very great morning, and a very great evening. And I'm out of order again, but you get what I mean. And I love you no matter what, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. But I cannot say too much more. I'm being awkward, I know. It's just, I'm feeling a bit awkward. I've been sleeping bad, so that's why. Anyways, have a good night, and I love you no matter what. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow. I already said all of this. Yeah, have a good night. Bye.